Atletico Madrid defeat Real Madrid 5-2 at home. And this game, I have no words really for this match here. Um, Coming to this match, I was actually really excited. I really believed that Real Madrid would play well, and just since the beginning of the match, you can tell something was off with Real Madrid. For this first is just into lineups. That's where we start. And for me, I was actually really happy and excited for this lineup by Real Madrid. Um, Something similar. He didn't really do what I thought he was gonna do, which was have three in the back and like drop Tchouameni and play Vini and Mbappe up top with Arda and the rest in the middle. That wasn't. It was, he pretty much did what the formation says. Um, Man, Courtois, he can't do much. If you have the defense like they did today, you can't do much. Carvajal was average. He was alright. I feel like he should have stayed on. I don't know why he got subbed out. Militao got hurt. Shame. He was probably their best defender today. Hoyson and Carreras, man, just terrible, terrible performance. Carreras played like he was nervous. He was scared. Loses the ball. Incomplete passes. Uh, just like honestly, just terrible. He loses control when he has the ball to himself, and he doesn't know where to give it to. Like you're scared. Same with Hoyson. Hoyson just launches it. They're not thinking when they get the ball. It was just terrible performance from Real as a whole, and that Fede was terrible in the midfield, just terrible. I think it's his worst ever match in Real Madrid. Chouameni, yeah, it's Chouameni. I mean, if you have no support, I just think that Bellingham and Fede don't work well together. I don't know how Bellingham's ratings is 7.7. I thought he was terrible as well. I really thought that Bellingham was poor. Um, maybe because maybe he led up to a playing goal. I don't remember, but he was terrible, absolutely terrible. Um, Yeah, only ones I think Goulet, Mbappe, and maybe Vinny. A lot of missed chances, missed dribbles. Not really able to get it through. He had, that his assist was huge for for Real, but great play. But just at the end, it just really just didn't matter. Atletico, Alvarez and Sorloth, they're great. Every cross Atletico were able to get, it managed to go in. Madrid's defending was horrible, absolute terrible defending. Every cross that they managed to do, they weren't able to do nothing. Madrid weren't able to do nothing to defend it. Um, in the first half, Atletico should have been 4-2 up or 4-1 up, whatever. The score was in the first half. Um, I think it was 2-2. So yeah, they should have been like 4-2 up. I said it, and it was just poor, man. It was really bad. Madrid, it looked nothing. It looked nothing like how they've been looking these past couple games, and it's a reality check for Madrid. It's a reality check. You showed that you haven't lost this season, quote unquote, so far besides Club World Cup, and you're 100% losable, especially to a high account, to a low performing Atletico team, and letting 5 goals through. Um, yeah, it's just small things that they just completely forgot. Sure, other games were not like small teams, you want to say, but Atletico has been underperforming. I didn't like the substitutions at all from Xavi. He put on Ronaldo Asensio for Militao got hurt. It is what it is. Camavinga really did nothing. Franco did nothing. Rodrigo maybe a little something, but nothing. Gonzalo Garcia was way too late. One thing Madrid needed was a number 9. So like when they were down and Atletico was playing back for the last 20 minutes, they couldn't get it to the box because there's no one there. Sure, there's Vinny and maybe Franco, but people were saying when the match started was this is the beginning of Madrid season. The next schedule is heavy. They got Juve, they got Barca, they got Liverpool. I know I'm missing a team, but and you drop a performance like this expecting a huge result. It's huge. It's disappointing for Madrid fans. Disappointing for um, seeing how good this coach has been. I've been agreeing with a lot of the things he's been saying. A lot of things I've been denying or didn't like about Carlos Ancelotti. Xavi did the opposite, and it's just terrible. Drop Bellingham. For me, he looked terrible. I'm surprised why he stayed longer than Arda. Arda was their best player, and they took him out. Don't know why. Same with Carvajal. His rating doesn't really show. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather have a Carvajal than a Raul Asensio at right back because that's what they did towards the end. Uh, Cars, like I said, just terrible, man. He was such a disappointing to watch. You watch him the last 7, 8 games. He's looked great. And then your performance like this, it was just, people are not gonna remember that. People remember this match, this match here. Um, what else? Players to bring in. Honestly, if Correa was playing that bad, like he was like actually like really bad. Like he lost simple balls. Put in Fran Garcia. I feel like I said it. I said put on Danny Ceballos, put on Brahim Diaz, and put on a striker in Endrick. He was warming up, or Gonzalo Garcia. I think that would have made better substitutions than Camavinga, Franco, or Rodrigo. But it is what it is. Game ended, and they were. Atletico were the better team. They were pressing more. They attacking more. And the second they got 4-2 up, they started playing more defensive. But then eventually they got their fifth goal doing that. So huge result for Atletico, especially trying to climb back into the title race. Back-to-back comeback wins. Being 2-1 down, winning 3-2 against Rayo, and also winning 5-2 against Madrid. Let's see these next matches for Madrid because it's not going to get easier from this. That's Kirat Almaty. I would want to see the youngsters play. I want to see academy play. They're playing 3 days. But after that, man, a Villarreal, a decent side, a Getafe, a Juve, a Barca, Valencia, a Liverpool. What do after? And after it gets more slowly, a Rayo, which is a good side. Elche, Olympiacos, Girona, Celta Vigo, and then you have City. So yeah, it's pretty much just this schedule here, which is the toughest. Forget about this one. Villarreal, Getafe, Juve, Barca, Valencia, and Liverpool. You can take out Valencia there. Maybe Getafe. I still think, anything could happen and it's competitive. But that's pretty much what I have with this match. It was really disappointing match for Real Madrid. A lot of key things that, it's a reality check. And I'd rather lose now than these games here. So, they find out what went wrong and work from it. So, yeah.